Daniel here. This is just a general sermon of the A&M. Noahides have knowledge that there are clean and unclean animals. It teaches that in the Rainbow Torah. And in Genesis 9 it teaches we have permission to eat all kinds of animals. So Noahides have permission to eat unclean animals as well. So that's our permissions. We have permissions as Noahides to eat unclean animals. In the Tanakh, beyond the Rainbow Torah, in Karism, Karite Israelites are not permitted to eat the unclean animals as designation of their requirements as shown in Leviticus 11, I think it is, or somewhere around there. I think it might be Deuteronomy as well. So Karite Israelites are not permitted to eat unclean animals, but Karite Noahides are permitted to eat unclean animals. So while we have knowledge of unclean animals, that there are unclean animals in the Rainbow Torah, it doesn't really matter. So when we come, well, we need to know what the unclean animals are, might be an argument from Karite Judaism or Karite Israelism. We need to know what the unclean animals are. Well, no, we actually don't. There's no particular reason why we would to. Apart from offering clean sacrifices, I suppose. Because it says that we just offer clean sacrifices. So examining that, talks about a dove. So obviously a dove is a clean sacrifice. Let's just go to that actually. I think it talks about a dove. Maybe it doesn't. Let's just go to that. Then Noah built an altar, and took of every clean animal and of every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. Okay. Alright. Okay, now that's interesting. That's Genesis 8, verse 20. So Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of every clean animal and of every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. So all the clean animals, an example of each, was offered in sacrifice by Noah. So what we know as a fact is that Noah knew what the unclean animals and clean animals were. He knew that knowledge. So the Noahide community has that knowledge. Noah knows what the unclean animals and the clean animals are. Noah knows. The scriptures state it. So obviously the origin of the knowledge of clean and unclean animals is shown in the Torah of Israel. Obviously that knowledge goes back to the time of Noah. So that's knowledge that we have a right to know, that originates in our community. So that's knowledge that we as Karite Noahides have a right to know. So that's relevant to us, a relevant part of Tanakh, because that's knowledge which emanates from the time of Noah. So Karite Noahides have legal knowledge of clean and unclean animals, is the name of his sermon. Karite Noahides have legal knowledge of clean and unclean animals.